Yo, hello. Let's go check in with the boys. Today is March. I had to check. March 4th. First, like, creator reviews from Crimson Dawn are hitting the interwebs. And, it's been interesting. It's been real interesting. Why aren't these guys following? I got 2 on me. Can I get a 3rd? Ish? Interesting-ish? Is that what you're trying to say? I still have major reservations about Crimson Desert. What I don't have reservations about is its technical achievements. Technologically, it looks like a modern marvel. Where the heck is my 5th one? Where's number 5? Where's my number 5 boy? You think it's lowering your expectations, but it could still be good? I would have to agree. I would have to agree. Where? Did I lose my number 5 boy? Is that him right there? There he is. Okay. Yeah. By all accounts, the narrative is not great. Some could say non-existent from some of the opinions that I've seen. That doesn't mean it's not going to be fun, though. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. I might have a good time and really, really like it in like this kind of like sandboxy game. Or it could be a very short playthrough, to be quite honest. You just can't have it all unless you're playing KCD2. That's true. I mean, even KCD2 could have been a little better. You know, to be honest, I mean, I don't want to say I told you so, but I kind of told you so, right? Like I said, like, you know, I wasn't hopeful for the story because, you know, the Asian style of storytelling isn't very deep. Needed more boobies. Yeah, I mean, I think it's universal knowledge that more boobies equals better. Who doesn't like boobies? All right, what do we do with these crystal oscillators? Do I just send them to the depot? Guess so. Everything else we're pretty full on. Throw those in there? Okay. Okay. Here's what I need to do. I need to blueprint the very last thing I want to try for the coal power plant architecture. And here's what I want to do. Where's my walls? I need regular basic walls. I need to zoop those up. There we go. I need to color them. So we'll do black. I gotta back up to get the very last ones. There we go. And then all of the other ones white. They don't have to be. They just have to be a different color. Black and white is good, though. There. Okay. I think I'm going to want to throw my mouse and smash my keyboard figuring out the controls. I don't know. I don't think it'll be that bad. All right, so if we start here, I want to send this to... This is going to be a little bit of an experiment. So I think there. And then that one. Do I want that there or there? Probably there. We're making a parabola. That's what this is called. That can go there. And then that was there. This one's got to go here. That. Now we're here. There. I think I'm doing this right. Oh, shoot, that one's in the wrong spot. Okay. It was there. Ah, that is the idea, but I put them too close together here. Okay. So, I think they need to be... So that one goes there. And then that one goes there. Don't know if this is going to be difficult. Hopefully. I'm just gonna get a great sword and heavy attack everything anyway. Boss battle, heavy attack. Pet kitten, heavy attack. Okay. Alright. Real talk. So there was Luality's video, and she, at 2 segments in her video, she talked about being able to pet animals. Now, over the last few years, there's been a pretty telling rule of thumb where if a major part of your selling of the game is that you can pet an animal, typically means that you don't have enough content in your game for it to stand on its own, and you have to resort to like emotional pleas. So basically, if like, oh look, you can pet the dog. It's like the pet the dog rule. If a major part of marketing your game is petting an animal, you might be toast. You might be toast. All right, so we're gonna do it on every one of these, but I have to start here, or else it gets too congested. Can I do that one there and not get too borked up here? Please. Oh my. Well, that was really wrong. They were leading with that, advertising the game, or did Duality just really lean into it? She really leaned into it. She talked about it in 2 different segments of her video, which is kind of the same thing. We need to start going over here again. Do I have one here? I think so. That needs to go there. I mean, if a creator is reviewing your game and one of their major focuses is on you can pet animals, you might have a problem. You might have a problem. This one. Come on, get there. Thank you. That in there, please. Okay, maybe I'll start from here then. Except I don't remember where I left off there. Shit. Right, I think I can get rid of these ones. That might make it a little easier. There. Yes, okay. Great. That's exactly what I was looking for. I think that was just something she just really wanted to do. One of the Alaska State Troopers' name is Glasscock. What? Where did that come from? I don't know. I mean, obviously, Luality has she has an affinity for animals. However, I don't think she's so ignorant to what a good game is that she, if it was real good, like she could have come up with, you know, way more things that were more important to talk about than showing off how you could pet the animals. And that's what I mean. All right, so this is a parabola. Now I need, so let's save this. And I got to make one that's upside down. So this is what do we call it? Parabola. All right, we'll save that. Then the next one I make, we'll name it like upside down parabola. How do I do that? I guess I need to make a ceiling. What's the thinnest ceiling I can make? Probably catwalk section. Right there. Zoop that this way. Wolfheart's review was pretty telling. I don't know that it was, to be completely honest. I don't know that it was. It felt, I don't know, it felt half-hearted, kind of like meh, ho-hum. Very, very ho-hum. I didn't feel the confidence or excitement from him that I typically would get. Not a confidence in the game, but it didn't feel like he was confident in his ability to review the game. If that makes any sense. It was almost like he was not really phoning it in, but like he didn't have a great grasp. I want these to be black. Basically everybody who's released an impressions video today, though, because it's March 4th and they're allowed to, has pretty much said like the controls are kind of shit. And they had a really hard time with it. Okay, put that up there, please. Go. Which might be true, although they only had like 6 hours with the game max. And then they could only show footage of the first 4 hours of it. Okay. I think I'm ready for this. Didn't seem like he was too sure about it. Yeah, so it's kind of like both, right? Like, he didn't feel like he was very sure about it. And I really, really got the impression that he wasn't very sure about, like, his ability to play the game. There's my catwalk right there. How come this didn't go all the way up? There's like a little gap left at the top here. Huh. Wonder what that's about. Guess that's where that's gotta be. Okay. Alright, so we go from here to there. Part of the trouble here is I don't have my grid here to be able to do this well. I'm there. 1, 2. One. One. One, 2, 3, 4. That can't be right. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4 there. Yeah, that looks better. Okay. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Luke Steven was pretty glowing, but he can be a bit of a shill sometimes. You've only seen a handful of Wolfheart's videos before. You do watch all of Luke's stuff if it's something you're interested in. Luke's wasn't glowing, but he sounded more positive than anyone else. I think Luke, out of anybody, is most familiar with what the dev's intentions for the game are, because he's done several interviews with the with Pearl Abyss's director of marketing, and what I got from Luke's review was the importance to understand what the game is and judging it based on that. One, is that? That's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This one's gonna take some time. Holy smokes, okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I don't know if that's right or not. We'll see. I think he probably has more competent gamer than most others, probably pretty quick to pick on new systems and the controls. Yeah, I mean, he even said so in his review, that's how it kind of is. Get up there. Is that 1 or is that 2? 1, 2. There's 1, 2. 1, 2. One, 2. One, 2. Go. Ugh, I need a ladder on this side now. Okay. One. One. Come on, play nice. 1, 2. Guess that'll have to be, that has to be fine. It will have to be. And then, let's see, we got 1, 2. So now we got 1, 2. Wonder if we can fit one last one in there. Maybe. Right there. I wonder if I can get those to go to there. Where did that one hit? So that would go there? There? That looks right. Layer is in the way. What are you talking about? Ah, I fucked it. So that goes there. So how can a player be in the way? This is bullshit. Alright, so there's my reverse parabola. Save that. Yo, why is there concrete rods, sheets, and beams? Oh, right. Because of this right here. Okay. We gotta get rid of these. We gotta color this white. Okay. Save that. Yes. Wonderful. Okay. Let's clear the designer. Take all that. Okay. Now, let's see. Can we afford any? We could get some more coal. Okay. What we got here? Nothing. We got enough fuel to get over there. Wonderful. So I saw these parabolas being made on YouTube, and I forget the channel's name. Gamer Maker, something Maker like that. He did all kinds of like crazy stuff, but the parabolas he was doing looked really, really cool, and I want to try to use them underneath the coal power plant on the sides, and maybe if I can get them to work on the curved edges too, that would be really cool. I don't know how well that will work. Because because it's curved and the parabolas are straight, there's going to have to be some kind of uneven overhang, and I'm not really sure how good that would look. Yeah, you get a parabola, and you get a parabola. Everybody gets a parabola. So I remember watching that episode of Oprah Live with my mom and my grandma. And I was younger, but I wasn't that young. I was probably between like 12 and 16 years old, I think. And I remember asking my mom and grandma, I was like, do they still have to pay taxes and registration on those cars themselves? Who pays for that? And my mom and grandma were like, oh, you're right. Holy smokes, okay. Let's get these things placed over here. Now, obviously, the parabola is much larger than the space we have, but that's okay. Blueprints. Reverse parabola. There. But up. That. Oh, yes, like this. Perfect. Oh. I forgot to get rid of these. Ugh. Okay, we might have to. We'll fix that when we need to. Oh, it does look cool. Yeah, it does look cool. I do like it. I do like it a lot. Why won't that meet up? Oh, go there. So that goes out to there. Now, how far does it need to go in? To there. It needs to go up quite a bit. To there. Yes, that looks right. Get rid of the catwalk. Okay. How's that look? Oh, it looks good. I do. I like it. I like it a lot, actually. That looks really cool. And because this side is so plain with just the windows, that adds a lot of interest right there. That looks super cool. I really like that. Okay, go do it on the other side. Really works well. Yeah, I'm super happy with that. Do we experiment with it here? Why don't we experiment with it here? This. Can we do it on a curve? You know what? It might be small enough that we can. So that'll go in like that. Right there. And then up to there, I think. Oh, we can do it on the curve. Do it on the curve. There. Oh, that's wonderful. Oh, that looks super cool. I really like that a lot. Got to go in it like that. Might have to fine-tune the blueprint a little better. Okay. Word to your mother. All right, so I think we can do both sides here. In a bit. That's got to go in that way. And that's like that. Nice. This one might be a little tricky. It's because I can't really get there. To really get a good idea of where it is. So I have to just rely on this. Probably right there. And then push that back like that. And if we check alignment here, let's go in like that. Okay, maybe it should have come out just a tad. So, ooh, we can line it up by that beam right there. Just like that. Perfect. Okay. Cool. Cool, 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 cool. Ooh, excuse me. I think right there. And right there. Yes. Ooh, that's a little more forward than that was. I wonder why. It shouldn't be. Interesting. I think I have it lined up the same like on that side now. I don't understand how it got so far out the first time, though. Ooh, maybe I don't. Maybe it's the same as I had last time. Oh, no. No, it's the same as that. Okay. Man, that's weird. All right. It is what it is. Hello, Burb. This is a solid Burb. Ran into him, he didn't even budge. How could I miss the ladder like that? All right, how's this looking? Oh, that looks cool. It really, really does look cool. Let's take a peek with the drone. Oh, that looks neat. That looks really cool. Ooh, I like that. Adds like the perfect amount of like interesting look. But it's kind of simple at the same time and like geometric, and it looks really nice. I like it. I like that a lot. That looks cool. Awesome. Awesome. I'm very, very happy. Very, very happy with that. How's this looking? Good here. Great. Whoa. Why is my consumption going all over the place? All right, I think that's the final touch on the coal power plant. It's done. It's done. It's done. It's done. Let's get a load of coal. Take it back to the base. Now we got to come back here, and we have to experiment with a hexagonal tower building for the batteries. Come on, give me the freaking thing. I'm pressing F to load cargo into the tractor. Hello. Why isn't that working? I need to be over here? I wonder if that needs to be for it to work more consistently. I don't know if removing the window was the key there or not. All right, the good thing about this hexagonal building, I think we can blueprint it, to be quite honest. Which means we can blueprint in our style. And we just stack. So because we have 16 coal power generators, I want to get 16 batteries. One for each power generator. And then, once those are fully charged, if the coal power generators ever go down, we have the same amount of power, theoretically, coming from the batteries that we did the generators. That's my theory anyway. I haven't looked into the output of the batteries. I don't know if it's more or less or the same as the coal power generators, but we will find out. And also driving this way gives me a little more practice driving the truck. So we got to set up truck stops over here so the truck has somewhere to dump its stuff. I'm not quite sure how I'm going to do that yet. Oh, we didn't get a full stack. Oh, that's interesting. Huh, I wonder why that is. We should have. Maybe I didn't wait long enough? Is this full? It is full. Is this full? It is not. There we go. Okay. Time to blueprint. So how large is a battery? Battery takes up almost a whole foundation? Ooh, I need modular frames. Shit. Okay. We're gonna have to make some modular frames, maybe. Let me put in, I need 16 of these. So I need 160 modular frames? Oh my god. I have one here. Good lord. All right. We'll let this go. We got ads running in like 10 seconds, so I will see you after the ad break. Hello, we are back. We've got all of our modular frames ready to go. More than enough, really. Okay, so we need to make a hexagonal shape here. So we will set down like so. Like that. And then I need, oh, maybe we can't do it like that. So I need room to do the catwalks. So we'll set these back a little bit. What, how wide do the catwalks need? So they need a half thingamajigger. Okay. Send that up there. Send that up there. Now these catwalks, each turn is 10 degrees. And the angle for a hexagon is 120. So there's 180, 70, 60, 50, 40, 30, 20. So that'll go like that. And I think it's got to be at least 2 foundations wide. So we'll send out, can we send out? Yeah, there we go. Like that. And then 2, 4. 2, 4. 4 there. And then this should line up just nicely. 3, 4. Like so. Yes, perfect. Excellent. Is that too big? I think it's too big. All right, so we'll do 1 foundation per side. So get rid of all of them. It'll just be easier if we get rid of all of them. We'll redo the whole thing. That's what she said? Is it what she said? There we go there. And this one go out 2, 2, 2, 2, and 2. There we go. Okay. The tricky part here is going to be getting the foundations set correctly. So if you notice, everything's hinged on this midline right here. That midline is where we need the edge of these foundations. So we can get this placed correctly right there. bring this up, in. That. Perfect. Good. Good, good, good. Then we got to do that here. And that goes there. Is that where that needs to be? No, a little more in. Nope, something's different there. Right there. That's what she said. It was actually that is too big. I don't think that's true. I don't think that's true. Send that. There we go. Great. Now, is that a hexagon? It looks a little... Oh, no. It's good. It's a perfect hexagon. Look at that. Hell yeah. Okay. Now, how many batteries can we fit on floor? That is the question. So we need 16, so if we can fit at least 4 on here, I think we'll be good. Where is... What do these things look like? Kinda generic. We do 1. Is there a front to it? Oh, right there. That's kind of a front. Got that little thing there. So we can do 1. We only get 2 in here? That would feel like a major waste of space. Maybe like that? Can I get this over here? That give me more room to put one here. Gonna post that on Discord? What are you posting on Discord? And why? So that goes there. Can I get one here? Would seem that I could. That's hanging off the edge, though. Can I send that in now? No. God, they're so big. Let's see. So that one's there. Let's reposition this one. Can I get this one in here? Oh, but now it's hanging way off here. It's like that. Let's try that again. Let's put this there. Boom. Boom. That. Now can I fit 2 over here? Perhaps? I think these need to come back just a skosh. Right there. What can we do here? Let's get rid of these. Let me... What do I want? Is a metal beam tall enough here? We can decorate that there. Nope, that's gotta be freeform. Okay. That'll go there. And then I want these pylars. That? Do I boot them out a bit? Is that how I have that here? Yes, it is. Guess that's how that's gonna have to be. Yeah, that matches that. Okay. That goes there. That goes there. there, I guess. Nope, that's too far. Oh. Right. These are not equal, it would seem. Try it anyway. There, there. So that one should probably touch there. Like that. Okay. That's too much. Probably like that. Maybe that's the best I'm gonna do there. And that one, this one's okay. Like that. Why not? Okay. And then my windows that I want be these honeycombs. Put that there, that there, that there. Boom, boom, boom. Get rid of that one. So I want to nudge these down to be just on top of these. So that is right there. There. Oh. Okay. All right. So how many batteries can we fit in here? That's my question. Can I bring this out any more? No, I can't. I can't get those to cleanly merge. So do I have anything else I can stick in there? Giggity. Double beam connector hides seams and makes beam connections more visually appealing. Okay. Partially overlapping blueprint designer? What is that? Huh. Alright, maybe that's not the answer. Single beam connector? Nope, that's not gonna help. Braided cable cluster? Nope, that's not gonna help either. Maybe it can just be like that. Alright, how many batteries are we getting in here? Not very many, I would guess. Christ, we might only be able to fit 2 in here. I think we can fit 3. I think that's the most. That comes out to there. Then I need to get this over here. That. That's there. I don't think I can put one here. It's probably the furthest back that'll go. Try that. Yeah, it's the slightest overlap. Ooh, that might work. Can I go... How far that way can I go? There? If I only did 2, that's 8 floors. That would be a tower. That would be a tower, all right. Is that all I can afford, though? That might be all I can afford. Which kind of sucks. You get one more out of that? Oof. Maybe. Okay. That there. Okay, that does poke out just a hair. Okay. Okay. Now, can these be daisy chained? They can. Okay. And then can that go? Ooh. Oh, interesting. Okay. Okay. That might be easier than I thought. Put that up there. I think that'll be tall enough. Okay. Let me try do a floor up here. Is that where I want that? I think that there. Yes. Yep, right there. Another metal beam there. Did you miss anything super exciting? I don't know. I think it's exciting. I figured out I could realistically only fit 2 batteries per floor. I don't know if that's exciting to you. It's exciting to me. Oh. Oh god, that's not what I wanted to have happen at all. Need a makeshift ladder. Right there, I think. No Braveheart Battle of Beans and blue war paint? No. No, sadly not. The peace between me and the beans continues. Player in the way, my butt. Okay. Okay, here we go. Good, good, good. Ugh. Oh, son of a bitch. Get right there. Can I get that? Ugh, not quite. How is the player not in the way of that now? Holy shit. Okay, there's that. Okay, so when we stack these, we should have 2 rows of these metal beams. 2 batteries. And they should be pretty much maintenance free, so we don't really need a way to get in there. Except to hook them up. We only need to do that like 1 time. So, let's make sure there's no ladders or anything left over. Okay. Don't have room to move that over, so that little bit sticking out is going to have to be okay. Let's go copy a light. We'll throw those on, and I think that's a good blueprint. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, and of course we have to change the color of the batteries. You started Legacy of the Forge in KCD2. Now you've now seen 2 of the 3 expansions and think they're better as things to do while playing the main game rather than standalone plays. I mean, yeah, that makes sense. Wasn't the KCD1 DLCs were like that too? It was content much more enjoyable integrated to the rest of the game than they were as standalones. What's the mystery DLC? There's like some like crime thing you have to solve. I forget what it's called. Okay. I'm using this metal beam thing here to like give this nice like separation between layers. Misery Ecclesiast or something like that. That sounds about right. How was that? Wasn't that pretty good? All right, let's save this. Battery tower. One second. Are these not called batteries? Power storage is what they're called. Okay. All right. Let's take all that. So I need... So that's 2, 16. So I need 8 of these. And I need way more crystal quartz. Holy smokes. That'll stack to 200? Okay. So we need to let the machine run a stack of... We need 2 stacks of quartz crystal, right? So if we need 1152, which is what my to-do list is telling me, minus the 711 that we have, I need 441. So we need like a stack and a quarter. Two and a quarter stacks. Oh, you don't know that's the 1/3 you haven't tried? I wonder, that seems a little more like narrative driven than the other 2 did, right? Because you had the painter thing that had probably like a small story and more like cosmetic stuff related with it. And then you had the forge, which was more of like mechanic stuff. And then you have Misery Ecclesiast, which seems like heavily narrative. So I wonder if that will feel much better as a standalone. Give me that. So we'll let that run. Let's go check on the boys, see if they got us anything. While we let that run. Hello, boys. I see 3 of you. Come here, you. Don't run away from me. One here. There's another one there. Hello, sir. Where's your other brother? Daryl? There he is. I found him. Did we lose one? Nope, there's 4 there. Nice. Okay. Ooh, Nuke Noblisk. That's great. Those are always fun. Ooh, biomass. Yay. Stinger remains. Spitter remains. Sheets. Great. Silica. Okay. Couldn't have been turbo motors or circuit cards or high-speed connectors or anything. No. Had to be all the stuff that I already have loads of. What can I toss in there? I don't need those. Modular frames, I can hold 150. Okay, that makes sense. Beams? Nope, those are full already. Why do I have 100 crystal quartz here? Raw quartz. The painter and you suspect the monastery very good story content missions. Lords of the Fallen has story, but it has... Wait. LOTF? Lords of the Fallen? No. Has story, but it has... Oh, Legacy of the Forge. Has story, but has daily recurring tasks that would have been better during the playthrough. Yeah. The trailers for the third DLC really lead me to believe it could be, like, good standalone. Henry still cannot forge armor. Wonderful. Wonderful. I wonder... I wonder why they did that. Well, I mean... To be fair, KCD2 separates bladesmiths from armorsmiths. And Henry was trained as a swordsmith, technically. Blacksmith, but specifically swords. And it's a really different skill set. So maybe that's why? I mean, narratively, historically, that makes sense. There's no reason he couldn't gone and, you know, trained under a armorsmith also. But that maybe that was out of their scope and budget. And I think it's been proven that it's pretty important with KCD2 and especially like Expedition 33 that developers stay within scope and budget. Someone during the main game tells him he does great work and should go talk to the armorsmith, then nothing. Oh, isn't that true? There was a guy that told us when we get to Kuttenberg to go see a certain smith. And then you go there and you talk to the guy and nothing ever happens. Was that the armorsmith you're talking about? Or was that another swordsmith? Okay, we've got all the quartz we need. God, I can't believe this is gonna be a huge tower. 8 floors just for 16 batteries? That was the armorsmith? Was it the armorsmith that told us to go meet that guy, or was it the armorsmith we were supposed to meet? Supposed to meet and talk to? Oh, that's interesting. Maybe they had planned on it and then had to dial the scope back. Got your hopes up so high? Well, I mean, to be fair, the armor that you can get in the game, like the Kuttenberg armor and the two that start with M, Magdeburg armor, and the other one. You really need armor better than like the best armor in the game? Not really. Your drip has drip? Yeah. I mean, it's not like you're going to be crafting Greenwich armor, which didn't even exist for like a couple hundred years later. Actually, when was that? What was that, shit, what was that king's name that wore the Greenwich armor? He was the German king. So I'm wondering how far after Kingdom Come Deliverance that guy would have reigned. What the hell was his name? Where do we put this tower? No, it wasn't Wenceslas. It was, oh, shit. Hold on, I gotta Google this, because it's gonna drive me nuts. No, it wasn't Sigismund. It was way after. How do I spell Greenwich armor? Okay, so it wasn't the Greenwich armor I was thinking of, because that was... Greenwich armor is the plate armor in a distinctively English style produced by the Royal Almain Armory founded by Henry VIII in 1511. Shoot. What's the famous suit of armor? Famous German suit of armor. Oh, the Maximilian armor. That's what I'm thinking of. When was that? 15th century. Gothic suit of armor. Wait, no. Unveiling the majestic late 15th century German Gothic armor for Sigismund. But that's not what I'm thinking of. Maximilian armor. You hate the look with the fluting? I think it looks really cool. Not to mention, fluting and ribs and armor was like the strongest armor you could possibly make. Extremely rigid. When was Maximilian's armor made? 16th century. Yeah, so it's like 100 years after KCD2. Classic Maximilian armor is known from 1515 to 1525. Yeah, almost exactly 100 years after KCD2. Alright, I want to see if I can pull a full thing of coal from here, because I don't know why I didn't get a full load last time. Maybe it was just nervous. Oh, I think the window was blocking that. That's interesting. Oh, and we got down in the corner a little loading thing. Okay, now we're fully loaded. All right, where do I put these batteries? I wonder, can they fit in the circle here? Check Hercules armor of Maximilian II. Let me see. Hercules Maximilian. Oh, that's dope. That's super cool. Man, that is a lot of gilding and engraving. That's super cool. I want that done to my revolvers. I would love to take my revolver and just have like a bunch of scroll work like etched into it. That would be so cool. It would be extremely expensive, but it would be super cool. All right, battery tower. Oh, we can. Oh, it's much smaller than this. Okay. Talking drip has drip. Whew, man, you ain't kidding. You are not kidding. Okay, so where is... I need to find center of this circle. No. Somewhere. Somebody. It's a circle, so we can just throw this on any part. It's 4. All right, I'm gonna make these regular concrete so I can see the middle line. Right there. The middle of our hexagon needs to be right there. There, does that look even? No. That does though. Okay. We'll wrap this up when we get back from the ad break. I'll see you in a minute. All right, we're back. Let's plop this down. See how we did. Wait, hold on. We should do one more check. That's centered there. That's right to the corner there. Oh, we're good. We good. We good. We can get rid of these. There we go. There we go. Now I need... What do I need? I need to double these up. There. That goes... Oh, shit. How am I going to do that? I don't know. I need to double that beam. Maybe we just do that? Just do a double floor? Can we replace it with a 2-meter floor? Do we need to? No. How did I get that to snap in there? Stick that on the end there. Oh, that is not. Okay. Put that there, please. That didn't work either. What the heck is going on? That's where that needs to be. This one is not where it needs to be. Right there. And this last one here. That. And then we can put these here. Boom. Boom. How'd you manage to type that twice? Well, it's because you typed it twice. And then we can get rid of these because we don't need them anymore. And that can just be a little bit hollow. And then these can come down right there all the way to the ground. Throw some lights on these. There we go. Okay. Cool. Cool. There's a feature in Twitch chat where if you want to retype a message and send it, you can just hit the up arrow and it will cycle through all of your messages that you've typed. And then you can just quickly send them again. All right, so there's this blueprint, battery tower, default auto connect. That's what I want. These connect. Right there. That looks right. So there's 4. Makes you look like a demanding, spamming a-hole. Well, I've got news for you. All right, there's 6. I need a magic ladder. You're an a-hole, but come on. Usually you have to pay for that kind of request, but what do you have an object in mind? An outlet? Is that gonna get me shocked? I don't want to get shocked. Right there? That's not what I want, is it? Where's the front of this thing? Right there. Is that? Hold on. That doesn't seem right. That right there. that right? This seems off just the tiniest bit. But it's not? It is. Ish? See how those right there, they don't line up just perfectly? I wonder if that's the same down here. Yeah, those are a little bit off also. I wonder if it really matters. So I get 2, 4, 6, 8. All right, we're halfway there. That goes there. And that would go there. That's off just a tiny bit. So I wonder... Is there one that fits better? There. That doesn't really line up all that well. I guess we're just gonna have to go like that then. And it'll just have to be off. There. There. How many do I have? So I get 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. I need one more. Okay. I don't think I ever put a top on it. Oh, I did. Okay. Okay. All right, we need to hook power. So we can daisy chain them. So if we get rid of that one and that one, we can go from here to there. Now those are hooked together. Good. So this one here and this one here. Oh, that one there and that one there. And that one there. Got it. Okay. Which one did I hook to? This one. So it's that one and that one. Then it's got to be that one there and that one there. Okay. Okay. All right, now we just got to bring power in to the batteries from underneath the road. We do have power run around here. So maybe we bring it from here. Maybe not there. Do I have a node here? There. That one maybe? Or that one. Probably this one here would be best. They can just go like straight across. And we'll just plop that right there. Somewhere in the middle here. Where is the middle? Okay, good. And then we have a really tall tower. All right, so which one of these? I need to hook to that one there. So that'll go there. Right to there. Great. Let's get back up, replace that window. And we should be getting power to the batteries. Ooh, I hear them whirring. Yep, they're charging. They are charging. Nice. Okay. We need to double check and make sure the ones at the very top are charging also. So if the ones at the very top are charging, then that means we hooked everything up. all the way up here. Oh. Oh my. There are weird particle effects on the batteries right there. That's cool. All right, I want to try to jump on the roof. That. And I think we have success. That's charging. That's charging. Hell yeah. Oh, that is cool. That is super cool. All right, can we replace this? Is that how I want it? But that's got to go up like that. I think that's the ticket. Yep. Okay, great. Now we just got to get out of here. Perfect. Close this up. Call it a day. Geronimo! Right, let's get rid of this here. Archangel, what's going on? Thanks for the bork. Hope you're having a blessed day. There. Oh no. Oh no. I don't think I can get that top one. Shit. Shit, shit, shit. I had to build a magic ladder just to delete my magic ladder. There it is. You can barely see it. There we go. Got it. There. And that's the battery tower. Hell yeah. It's so big. All right. So we've got this done here. We added our little parabolas to the corners there. That looks great. Our pavilion looks really good. We've got this section over here with the rail. We've got this section over here with the viewing platform of the waterfall, which also requires earplugs because it's really loud. We've got our water pump, USS Arizona Memorial inspired pump house. We've got our coal generators working. We've got our batteries going. We've got our truck stop working. All of our miners are going. I have a dismantle crate right here for some reason. Give me all that. Thank you. We've got our roundabout. That's got power. That looks good. I'm wondering if we should continue the pillars through. I want to try it just once on one. Let's see how it looks. All right. What do we think about that? Should we continue the pillars through? Or should we leave gaps like that? Maybe fill the gaps? I'm going to fill your gap. You don't know? Hold on. Let's make it a little more cohesive here, and we can put fill the signs in. Like that. And maybe we can have a better idea how we want it. Oh, and of course they don't line up. Right. What do we think? Yeah, exactly. Why would they line up? Think with the gaps looks more unique. I'm also leaning that way. I do like the gaps. Get rid of that there. That one. And this one. That. That one. That. That one. Yeah, okay. I think if I filled it in, it would look plainer, more plain. Planular? Planular. Okay, so not only does this tower house the batteries, but it's also a proof of concept for future factories. I want to try to do single item factories, give or take, that kind of mimic like this crystal structure, hence the hexagons. Got one right there. And this is kind of a proof of concept that we can do it. Now, what we're going to have to do with having machines is make sure that we do the hexagon base large enough to fit the number of machines per floor that we need. Why does it look like it's curving that way? Maybe it's just an illusion? Let's see. Can we pick up any more coal? Any at all? I think we're full. I think we're full on coal. We are. That's why we can't pick up any. I think we're done in this area. I think we finished it. Nice. I just want to go around, stop on top of the cliff over there and see what it all looks like from a distance. Oh, that is a cool sight coming through the trees right there. Woo! That looks good. That looks good. Stop here. Oh, we can already see the battery tower from here? Oh, that's cool. It's very tall. It's probably not even the tallest we're going to build a tower like that either. Oh, that looks cool. I really like that. It actually looks way better than I thought it would. Oh, that looks cool. That looks really cool. I like it a lot. I want to see, can we get an angle where we can see the details underneath the coal power generators? Oh, we can, right there. Look at that. Yeah. Still see a lot of natural scenery. Don't worry, we'll get rid of it. We'll get rid of it. There's one last thing I want to do. I want to try to make a cap for the hexagon towers. Oh, oh God. Hello. Well, we got to do a couple of things. I want to make I want to blueprint a cap for the hexagon towers, and we need to run power from our roundabout over there all the way over to our factory here, so we can get rid of these long power lines. Because if we keep running power underneath the roads, we won't need to run long power lines for a long time. The bean breeding center kind of is, isn't it? So what if I have hobbies? I breed beans, yes. We can put a road sign up there, like a little like up there before we, if you consider this the main road that goes up there, like if you consider that the main road where we come across here, and before we go down in there, we can do like a traffic sign that says like to coal power generation and Hughdoo bean breeding center. We could do that. Could absolutely do that. Okay. I need, what the heck is going on here? Put those in there. Put those in there. And those go in there. And those go in there. And those go in there. Yeah. Plates. Plates can go in. Copper sheets cannot go in. Rods? Not go in. Screws? No, screws can't go in. Screws are full. Got it. Alright, let's try to stick some stuff in the bins here. Plates, that's full. Rotors I didn't use. Rods are full. Screws are full. Wires full. Plates are full. I need to stick all this excess stuff just in the awesome sink, because I got to get rid of it. I'm not going to be able to hold on to it. Bean breeding facility, no entry. Trespassers will be penetrated. Yuck. What, by who? By a bean? Or by a rifle? Need to start proofreading before you hit enter? Why? Why? It's the internet. Nobody cares. Alright, what needs to go? Hold on to the concrete. Cables gotta go. Wires gotta go. Sheets gotta go. Iron plates gotta go. Rods gotta go. Screws gotta go. That's really all I dare to get rid of right now. Because the beams and the pipes are extremely valuable at the moment. Let's dump all that in there. Okay. let's go offload the coal here. And that's full there. Grab the coal from the tractor. Let's top off the fuel there. Let's get these vehicles parked. Oh, that one. Right, like that. Turn the headlights off. Okay, there we go. Oops. Let's make sure this is topped off again, because we used 3 coal just to move there. That is solid biofuel, okay. Room in there? Yep. Is there room in our other container for all this coal? No. Alright, I guess we'll go put it back in the tractor. There you go. Get right in there. All right. Let's go check on the boys and call it a night. Please, please give me turbo motors. Please, oh please, oh please. We got 1 little boy here. We got 2 little boys over here. Got another one there. All right, there's 4. Where is number 5? Right there. Perfect. Hello, gentlemen. Concrete, okay. Ooh, Noblisk, that's yummy. Nothing. And pipe. Okay. Okay. Can all this be put in here? Or what can we put in here? I'm full on Noblisk? Holy smokes, okay. That's full. I was thinking about putting it in the awesome sink, and I said, you know what? Let's just hold on to it. Maybe we'll use it. Right. It was all in here. Noblest we can put over here. There we go. In the personal storage. And then reinforced iron plate. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Cool. Let's go get on our rock. We'll call it a night. Tomorrow I want to work on making that cap for the hexagon buildings that I was talking about. We'll experiment with that a little bit. Might go back and refine the battery tower, because I'm not really sure why the pillars don't line up perfectly. I might have rotations wrong. We'll have to see. We will have to see. But we'll do that tomorrow. Thanks for hanging out, guys. I appreciate it. A little bit of a shorter stream today. Not a whole lot shorter, but a little bit of shorter. I was at work late, so appreciate you guys sticking around. I will see you tomorrow. Tomorrow we tear it all down and start over. Hell yeah, brother. Yeah. Thanks for being here. I'll see you tomorrow. Give me a follow, subscribe. Don't forget about your Twitch Prime. You can use it on me, pretty please. Find me on TikTok, join the Discord. Make sure you find me on YouTube on both channels, Hughdoo VODs. Like, comment, and subscribe. Also, watch the videos. I'll see you tomorrow, 5 p.m. Pacific. Have a good night. Take care. Goodbye.